instead of us giving credit to the Kansas City Chiefs for getting to the Super Bowl, we got people saying this.
The biggest hose job I've ever fucking seen. First of all, this 3rd and 3 play. This spot is disgusting. Knees not down. That's a first down. So that spot off. That's a bad spot right there by I don't know, half a yard right there. And then we're going to go for it on 4th down, which we all know what happens. But the fact that these refs, who decides where, first of all, this is clearly a first down.
Oh, the NFL is rigged. Oh, the NFL is cheating for the Chiefs. Oh, let's boycott the NFL Super Bowl. It's like, bro, give credit to the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. They right back at the Super Bowl again. 3 straight appearances, bro. They're on pace of doing something that has never been done in NFL history, and that's three-peat, bro. Throughout the 100 years of existence, we have seen all-time great teams come and go, right? And none of them have never three-peated, bro. So we have to give credit to the Chiefs, like Patrick Mahomes, the greatest quarterback in the postseason. Andy Reid is one of the greatest coaches of all time, right? They have been dominating the NFL as well, bro. And we have to give credit to what's credit is due. Like, they're an unbelievable team. They're hard to beat. They have the championship DNA. They know how to execute in the 4th quarter. They have one of the greatest defensive minds in the game today. Like, they're unbelievable, right? They're hard to beat, right? But we got to stop this, man. Just because you hate the Chiefs, that don't mean that every game that they win, the referees cheat. Like, what are we doing here? And I'm not taking away that the NFL is rigged, because I do think that the NFL is rigged. But that can be applicable to other teams in the league. They have cheated for Tom Brady. They have rigged the game for Tom Brady multiple times. Basically, they changed the rules for Tom Brady, right? I didn't hear none of that backlash and blame that, oh, the NFL cheated for Tom Brady when he was caught cheating. And on top of that, the NFL changed the rules for him to dominate, right? Soften up the league for he can dominate again. So what are you talking about, bro? Now Patrick Mahomes, who hasn't been caught cheating, yes, the referees at times have basically, gave the Chiefs a proper end of the call. We have seen it multiple times. AFC Championship game against the Bengals. We have seen it multiple times last year in the postseason. Like, yes, the NFL has, been rigged and have been cheated. But last night, I thought the NFL basically called a fair game. Like, when people talk about the Xavier Worthy catch, like, that's a catch. Like, if you read the rule book, that is a catch, right? The ball can hit the ground. As long as the receiver have full possession of the ball, that is a catch. And Xavier Worthy had a catch, right? You can go look at the rule book, right? The body was pinned towards his body. He had full possession of the ball. You replay it multiple times, that is a catch. Now, when people sit there and talk about the Josh Allen, 4th and 1, where people thought that he had it, I thought the line judge got it wrong. But at the end of the day, those determine outcomes of the game. We could talk about many times where the Bills had outcome that went their way in the game when we talk about key penalties and stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. The Chiefs basically won again, and it's very, very hard to stop this team. Like, when people sit there and talk about the refs, that's fine. Like, the refs is inconsistent at times, right? And I think the problem is that the Chiefs are so dominant, right? They're so good that people want to see them lose, right? They got Taylor Swift going their way, right? I think they're winning so much. They're a really good team where people just want to see them lose, right? And you're telling me that the NFL doesn't want the Chiefs right back at the Super Bowl to generate that many ratings? Like, you'd be lying that they're not going to do that. You're going to be lying that they're not going to cheat. They cheat for Patriots, right? They did it multiple times. They have literally cover up for the Deflategate, right? Spygate, many things that they have cheat for dominant dynasty teams as well, right? Like, what are we talking about here? But the thing that you can't, ignore is the Chiefs' dominance. You cannot ignore that they have elite level defense. You cannot ignore that they have been the most dominant team in the NFL, right? And on top of that, bro, they're right back in the Super Bowl about to make history again. So when y'all sit there and talk about the NFL is rigged and all that stuff, yes, the NFL is rigged. But the thing that you got to also understand is that it's a rig for anybody else. It's rigged for other teams as well, right? It's just not applicable to the Chiefs, right? So when we looking at it, we just have to give credit or what credit due. Patrick Mahomes is dominant. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He's a generational quarterback, and the Chiefs has been dominant, bro. Any personnel you give them, they're going to out scheme you. They're going to out execute you, and they have championship DNA. But I just think that people want to see the Chiefs lose because I got to understand when the Chiefs was on the up and coming, right? And they were losing to the Patriots, and you know what I'm saying? People were sitting there saying that, man, I can't wait to Brady retire. I can't wait till the Patriots dynasty end. I can't stand him. Who's going to knock him off, right? Now when Patrick Mahomes has taken that throne and has dominated the AFC, people who were sitting there doing the same thing for Brady and the Patriots are doing the same thing with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, right? We can sit there and talk about how, you know, the Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguar games was rigged as well, like multiple calls that were missed, right? So it's always rigged for the teams that the NFL discourse just don't want to win, right? And we're seeing that the Mahomes Chiefs are so dominant that people just can't stand in them winning. Like, I'm just witnessing greatness, right? I'm witnessing a team dominate. I'm witnessing the greatest team ever in all of sports, right? Like, just give credit to what credit's due. Like, they're dominant. Like, their O-line is one of the best in the league. They run the ball really well. They scheme up guys. They get their playmakers wide open. Mahomes spread the football really, really well. He makes plays out of structure. He's a tough guy to contain. And their defense elite, led by the elite level defensive coordinator in Spagnuolo, bro. Like, they're outstanding. They're elite. Now, when y'all talk about these missed calls and these missed plays because the NFL wants to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, like, they did the same thing for Tom Brady, and y'all got Tom Brady as y'all GOAT. It is what it is. Like, we got to be consistent in the way that we assess the things. Like,